Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking onto my video, ladies, divine feminines, dark feminines, light feminines, and all of my lovers that decided to tune in. You're keeping me elevated, lovers. Let's get into it. This is going to be a general collective energy reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every reading is going to resonate for everyone, and that is okay. Find a reading or a reader that does resonate because Lacey doesn't give a fuck. Let's call on the divine. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? I'm hearing you defeated them all. You conquered all your demons, and then you conquered some of your enemies' demons too here. I feel like a lot of people feel like they don't have nothing to say, and you got people surprisingly craving your validation because it's like you guys, you get things done, you get things moving, but there's like this bow to you type of energy I'm feeling that's surprising here. And I feel like people are bowing to you after not being able to break you, shake you, or move you from what you had going on in life here. There's a lot of people that want a piece of what you got going on in life. They want to be next to you. They want to be friends with you. They want this energy because it's so much further away from them now. Like they crave some sort of attention from you, also because you can't be accessed through negative means. They're like, why would I crave their attention or validation if I could upset them, if I could get underneath their skin? But since you're somebody who they can't get underneath your skin, then they're probably never going to run into you. They're probably never going to have any sort of energy exchange that they want to have with you. I feel like a lot of you guys are very popular, and being able to get next to you is almost like revenge for the people who you cut off, the people you cut down. Somebody wants to get around you because you could have had a lover that you cut off here, and now they want to be able to compete with that lover. This is strange. Or you could have had a friend that you cut off and you didn't want to be her friend, and you guys seem choosy. So, since you guys are choosy and selective, it's like to be selected by you right now will give somebody a pump of their ego. They want to feel special here. I'm also feeling like people craving some sort of intimacy with you. Yeah, we got bitter, salty, angry, and reverse here. A lot of you guys, nobody, you're not bitter, you're not salty over anything that happened between you and your haters. It's like you're like, okay, these were envious people, whatever. I'm gonna move on from these envious people. It's like you guys got better instead of bitter here. I just noticed that's my favorite type of salt. That's pink Himalaya salt right there. So yeah, people are saying you're not really the most salty patch right now. Oh, the cards want to flip out. Legal issues here in reverse. Lawyers, court, and paperwork. You got legal in reverse coming out here. Somebody might want to come to you and figure out some, I don't know, illegal way to come at you. Let's clarify this because I don't know. Divine, what is this legal in reverse? Okay, drowning in reverse. Somebody wanted to cause you legal issues, or they wanted you to be drowning in some sort of paperwork, maybe some baby mama, baby father drama. Some of you guys, your baby father could have took you to court, and you guys aren't emotional in court. You could have just been in court like, okay, yeah, all right, I got to go to court on Friday. I got to do this and that and whatnot. You guys are not drowning in any sort of legal precautions. Some of you guys also might know the law very well, so people might want to get next to you to help out with their legal issues, their legal paperwork here, or somebody was hoping that you would drown in some sort of legal paperwork. But I feel like you guys are not You're not able to use the justice system against you. We got because we got salty in reverse, we got legal in reverse, we got over emotional in reverse here, we got possibilities popping out here on the ground here. There's some people who want to get next to you because they're like, with you opens up a door of possibilities that they're not able to open up for themselves. These people live in a lot of fear. It could be as far as just your dating life. We got some people here that they're afraid to go on dates. They think they might be killed if they meet a guy off of Tinder. They don't have the best, they don't really trust their intuition or, whatnot. But they might want to, like, I don't know, schedule a double date with you. Also, like I said, your distance has gotten people wanting you more. Oh my goodness. Like they want to get to you. Some of these people, I don't feel like they're the best people. They don't have the best connections here. We got trapped coming out here in reverse. You guys have untrapped yourself, stuck, no options, unforgiveness, and trapped, and bitter and salty. A lot of you guys have alleviated yourself from this when somebody felt like you were going to be stuck. They thought you were going to be bitter. They thought you were always going to be the butt of the joke here, but now your life doesn't look like anything to joke at. It's nothing to laugh at. So this is why people went silent. Some of these people could have saw you undergo emotional humiliations, maybe relationship loss, maybe people like doing things like trying to really not showing up fully for you in the past. They didn't want to fully show up for you. They didn't want to fully take you seriously. They always wanted to like joke around with you. They thought you were going to always be the butt of the joke, always left out, always something weird, always something to be ridiculed here. A lot of these people, if you let them back around you, this is what they're going to try to make you. I wouldn't say no, what is that? No old friends, only new friends, the opposite of that. Because he's like, no new niggas, just where my real ones at. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys didn't have real ones. You're going to meet your soul tribe along the way, and your soul tribe is going to be those who have peace here. I do see love in your life. I see love in small villages for some reason. Like, I see stone cooking, like, grilling outside. It's crazy because I was going to do a Venus RX video on how I manifested my current lifestyle. And I used the Google projector and I was just projecting people up in the woods, grilling out in the woods, like walking videos, 4K walk videos through Europe and other countries and small towns and continents in the snow and whatnot. And I visualize myself in the wilderness and peace, less people. And then next thing you know, I found myself in the wilderness, peace, less people here. I feel like whatever you guys did, you didn't have to necessarily go to the wilderness. Of course, some of you guys do. You might live like, very home style. I was looking at homesteading videos, bushcraft videos. I'm like, I want to be there in the quiet. Yeah, I feel like whatever you did to achieve peace, there's people that don't know how to achieve that peace for themselves, so they want to come into your peace and then have you build a peaceful lifestyle for them. But it's like that energy feels more and more rejected here. You got some people kind of sad, like, because they were, especially those who intended to play you out. They wanted to keep humiliating you. They wanted to keep giving you, if they saw you in pain before, it was like addictive to them. They wanted you overwhelmed, drowning, mentally unstable, just for their entertainment. And then they're like, oh, the collective doesn't let me get to them. The collective doesn't care. The collective's like, whatever. But just because they felt the warmth of your heart there, they wanted to beat your heart just because they felt your heart was available. And now that your heart is not available, they're having fun trying to get to it. They're having fun trying to compete with being the one who wins your heart over. because you're no longer trying to take my heart here. Please take my heart. Hey, can you have hey my heart, my heart, my heart? It needs a place. You know, you guys are like, wait, no, my heart, my heart, my heart. That's my heart. You ain't touching my heart. You ain't get to my heart. Now people are like, but me, I could get to your heart, right? Oh, you don't want to talk to these guys, but hey, sis, you want to chill? You want to go out? You want to be friends? You know, it's like a lot of people want to win over your heart simply because your heart is hitting right now. And it's crazy how that works energetically. Once you start protecting something like it is a diamond, things like your heart, your time, your energy, you're truly realizing that these things mean a lot to you and you know how to protect them. It's like you guys have completely developed psychologically, and you might hate these people who try to mistreat you, but they taught you a lot. And it's crazy because as they taught you a lot, they screwed themselves over in the process here. It's like they were they were trying to teach you a lesson, like, all right, you know, you got like, you know, but you end up learning that lesson, but they also screwed themselves over here too. You guys now learn to be careful with even interacting with certain people. You do not want to be around people to be around people. You know how to protect yourself fully here. And we got intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness is coming out here. People are craving intimacy with you. They want some sort of closeness. They want to show you that respect directly here. I feel like at some point you guys were a little bit unsure of what you wanted in life. People could also see that they didn't have anything that you wanted. That's why you didn't take them seriously. Maybe you guys did have some sort of like a hole open in you that people were trying to energetically feed off of. That hole could have been due to like low self esteem and whatnot. Now you guys have put yourself away and or with more responsible people, and you're learning to, as you eliminate these holes in you here. Maybe you had a hole from abandonment, maybe you had a hole from bullying and glowing up. You guys could have glowed up and then had everybody turn against you. A lot of women go through that, and it can open up a deep emotional wound in you here. You're also not caring about what people have to say about you. You're not allowing just anybody next to you. You have become very exclusive here and way less inclusive. It's like, you know, people are starting to feel like you're too good for them, you know, and so, but those other people want to be somebody special to you. Yeah, soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner is coming out here. Romantic partner, intimacy, yeah, friendship. Yeah, people are craving your friendship. They're craving your romantic partnership. And Spirit is whispering to you, don't mess up this new life that you were given here. Don't mess it up due to loneliness. Take your time when it comes to letting people in. You know, Divine, please tell me more. What's going on in this collective energy? We got burned bridges here in reverse. Lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on here. Burned bridges in reverse. Somebody wants to unburn the bridges that they burned with you, trying to treat you like a fool, trying to play with your energy, trying to play with your time. It's like somebody's very depressed, they're very unhappy because they see your happiness and they know what's possible for you, and they didn't think of that for themselves. It's like you guys are, these people is trying to win, I don't know, win at this sort of fast lifestyle, when a lot of you guys, you won at some sort of life itself. A lot of you guys, you look closer to God. It's funny because I feel tremendously closer to God now that there's less people around and there's just nature here. I've looked at trees and I'm like, I want to hug that tree. It just feels comfortable. I don't know. Like it's strange. Like, you know, I'm like, yo, I'm like, in God's creations, walking amongst the livestock, I see a lot of deers. I see beautiful stallion horses. There's been animals that I haven't been taking pictures of lately because of the data issues and whatnot going on here in the Netherlands. The data, Wi-Fi. I think that happened because of Elon launching all them Starlink satellites. Because right the day after all, like he launched like 16 satellites, and then the AWS went down. I don't know. I didn't even know Amazon had internet, or they were supplying a good portion of internet to people. But whoever had Amazon, Jeff Bezos' internet, that just went down. I'm like, what the heck? And Divine, please tell me more. We got time in reverse, delay, procrastination, too busy is coming out here in reverse. Yeah, somebody wishes that they didn't try to waste your time and they didn't try to delay you, hold you back, keep you stuck. It's like, nah, I'm not doing nothing for this girl because women this and women that. And now, like, they know how you look at them. It's like, a bum. Like these people are bums, and like, they're losers. They're not anybody that belong on your team. You're on the winning team. This is like a bum trying to avoid giving you a stick of bubble gum. This bitch ain't getting a piece of bubble gum from me. I'm gonna play with her and play with her energy. They played with themselves and they screwed over a real one here. It's like they were trying to, everybody was trying to play this game of like, I don't know, but they're not playing those games anymore. There's people who want to get back around you, willing to do what it takes here to get back around you. We got puzzled coming out here, confused, perplexed, conflicted in reverse with the puzzled energy coming out here. Puzzled in the reverse, yeah, a lot of you guys, you're not confused. Somebody could have wanted to confuse your energy. They wanted you emotionally drowning. You're no longer confused on where you want to go. You have direction in your life. This is making people crave your validation because they don't have any direction in their life here. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is a surprising place to be, but this is a place that became like this place, this is just what happened, like, out of you guys saying enough is enough. Laughter, happiness, joy, and healing right now. Under salty in reverse, trapped in reverse, you unbittered yourself, you untrapped yourself, and the road ahead is just way too beautiful for you to look back on here. It's like the road ahead has a lot of divinity in it. The road ahead has a lot of simplicity in it. Like, the road ahead looks like National Geographic Channel. Like the road ahead looks like a cool life with cool people who like to relax here. It's not like all bad people, in the world. This Divine, please tell me more. Yeah, with the bridges in reverse, I told you, and want them to. Somebody is shattered, like they're having heart problems, like they feel hurt and upset watching you rise up here because you're completely different, like than you were last year. Broken nightmares, failures coming out here. This person just failure after failure. They're like, yo, I'm never going to make it to that next level. They feel like they can't make it to the next level unless they go through you. Like, somebody is surprisingly heartbroken by the way they treated you here. They thought you were going to be the ones heartbroken. You were going to be the one confused, asking for clarity. What are we? A lot of you guys, you're like, I know what we are. We ain't shit because your energy confused me. Oh no, I don't care why you did that or said that. People thought they were going to puzzle you. They were too busy trying to stop your bag and your success than they were focused on their own success here. And this is what's hitting them the most here, why they dealing with shattered and failures, all these nightmares and whatnot. So that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.